Why would God choose the very woman nobody wanted to love? Why would heaven build an entire lineage through the tears of a woman who spent her whole life believing she was not enough? There are women who walk into a room and immediately feel smaller than someone else, more beautiful, more desired, more chosen. And maybe you know exactly how that feels. Maybe you've also looked at someone and thought, what does she have that I don't? Leah asked herself that question silently for years. She was married. She had children. She was surrounded by people. But even then, she felt deeply rejected. And the most painful part, she believed that if she could just be good enough, she would finally be loved. So she tried harder and harder and harder, until the day she discovered a truth that changed everything, a truth that maybe could set you free too. There is a kind of pain that almost nobody notices. It leaves no visible scars. It makes no noise, but it slowly destroys a woman from the inside. The pain of never feeling chosen. You smile, you keep functioning, you post Bible verses, you help other people, but in the silence, there's a hidden question inside your heart. Why is it never me? Leah knew that pain. And maybe that's exactly why so many women avoid looking deeply into her story. Because it reveals something uncomfortable. It shows what happens when a woman places her identity in human love. Jacob loved Rachel. The Bible makes that very clear. But because of Laban's deception, Leah was given to him in marriage first. Now imagine that moment. Imagine realizing that the man beside you did not want you. You were just the accident in the story, the replacement, the second choice. And I was meditating on this word, and I kept thinking, how many women are living exactly like this today? Desperately trying to be enough for someone, more beautiful, more easygoing, more interesting, more spiritual, as if love always had to be earned. The worst part about comparison is that it turns another woman into a mirror of your pain. Leah woke up every day seeing Rachel, the favorite, the desired one, the woman receiving the look she dreamed of receiving, and little by little, it destroyed her self-worth. What's most heartbreaking is that we can even see this in the names of her children, because every child carried a hidden hope. Reuben, now my husband will love me. Genesis 29:32. Simeon, the Lord has heard that I am unloved. Genesis 29:33. Levi, now my husband will become attached to me. Genesis 29:34. Can you feel the pain in that? She was trying to fill an emotional emptiness with human validation, child after child, attempt after attempt. But Jacob remained distant. And maybe this is a word for someone today. You cannot build your identity on people's approval, because people fail, people change, and people will never be able to occupy the place that belongs only to God. I think many women secretly feel like Leah. Even inside the church, you love God, but you still feel like you're not beautiful enough, not smart enough. Maybe the gifts God gave you do not seem enough. You scroll through social media, and you feel your value shrinking. Comparison is a silent prison, and the enemy loves to use it. because an insecure woman begins to accept emotional crumbs. She tolerates rejection. She begs for attention. She negotiates her peace. But look at what Psalm 139 says. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. God never created you to live competing for love. Then something changes. And maybe this is the most powerful moment in Leah's story. When Judah is born, she no longer talks about Jacob. She doesn't say, "Now my husband will love me." This time she says, "This time I will praise the Lord." Genesis 29:35. Can you see what happened here? Something inside her was finally healed. She understood a deep truth. My value does not depend on being chosen by a man. And that is freedom. Because while Leah searched for identity in Jacob's love, she suffered. But when she lifted her eyes to God, she found peace. And here is the most incredible detail. God chose Leah to carry the lineage of Judah, the lineage that would lead to Jesus, not Rachel. Leah, the rejected woman, the invisible woman, the woman who cried in silence. This reveals something very deep about the heart of God. The kingdom of God always finds the forgotten people. Hagar in the desert, Hannah crying in the temple, the Samaritan woman at the well. And maybe you also feel forgotten today. But being forgotten by people never meant being abandoned by God. I have felt like Leah before, trying to prove my worth, trying to be enough, thinking that if I got everything right, if I were stronger, more beautiful, more perfect, then I would finally be loved the right way. But that search exhausts the soul, because nobody can emotionally survive living off human validation. Only God can sustain a wounded heart without destroying it even more. Maybe today God is trying to free you from the need to be chosen by people, because as long as your identity depends on that, you will always be emotionally vulnerable. But when your identity is born in God, rejection no longer defines you. That does not mean the pain disappears instantly. Leah still felt pain, but now she had purpose. And there is a huge difference between suffering without meaning and suffering while knowing God is building something eternal through your story. Romans 8:28 says, "All things work together for the good of those who love God." Even rejection, even the tears, even the silence. So maybe the question today is not, why didn't they choose me? Maybe the real question is, why did God still choose me? Even wounded, even insecure, even exhausted, He chose you. And maybe, just like Leah, your greatest encounter with God will happen in the very place where you felt the most rejected. So before you go to sleep tonight, I want you to think about this. Are you searching for your identity in people's love or in the eyes of God? If this story spoke to you, share it in the comments. Let's build one another up here at Bible Heroines. And if this video touched your heart, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. You are not alone.